spectacle. Rex Ryan facing his former mates, and the Jets and Bills are underway. Set to return, here's Nick Marshall. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. First carry for Matt Forte. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And here are the starters offensively. And one of the wideouts, Eric Decker.
Remember when he came out of school, out of Minnesota, many thought he was nothing more than a number 2 or 3 receiver? He's proven everyone wrong. He's a guy who's a high-volume catcher and a terrific player downfield.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. For McCoy this year, 5th time in his 8-year career that he's topped the 1,000-yard mark. Charles, first time he's done it with the Bills, though, finished with 1267.
And he's the type of player that you can build around. And what I mean by that is, as a runner, as a pass catcher, he does a little bit of everything, and he opens up the offense for everyone else around him, the complementary players. But he's a guy, heavy-duty ball carrier, and also get him in space, and he can break people down.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll go again to McCoy. And he's got some space here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 66 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Marshall now, the return. Shrugs the tackle. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bills now making their way back out onto the field. They were able to force that 3-and-out. That led to a touchdown. And defenses obviously love 3-and-outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And if pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking back at this year for Matt Forte, best game came in week 2 at 3 touchdowns, rushed for over 100 yards. Altogether, 8-13 on the season. Missed the last couple games with an injury. So how do the Jets look at that position going forward?
Well, I'm about to provide motivation for him because I know that if he hears this, he'll say, I'll show you. But I don't think he's a lead back anymore. I think the Jets need to look to get one of those guys and make Matt Forte a complimentary piece. Be a terrific third down back. He pass blocks well. He catches it terrific out of the backfield and can surprise you running the football. I still think there's value for him. I just don't see him in the lead role any longer.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, this is Forte. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's Smith. And that is incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And it's 4th down.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Folk's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Field goal back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now we spotlight the Jets defense. Last drive, touchdown, surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
2nd and just 1. Again, it's McCoy. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Now 3rd down, less than a yard. We'll see if they can pick it up here with a fullback Felton. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They come up in an offset eye. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of a great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol. From midfield now, here's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Steps away to his left. And got him in. It's Woods. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Taylor with a give to McCoy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's going to have a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a LaShawn McCoy touchdown run. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw on second down is Smith. His throw incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing now is Gino. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Smith on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll bring up a second down. From the gun, here's Smith. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nikel Roby. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Taylor, and it's a unit last drive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
Second down, here's Taylor. And that's caught left side. It's Orleans. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So on fourth down, the Bills call on the punt unit and Colton Schmidt. Gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. They always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But their hope is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now Gino on first down. Anunu's got it, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Time to step aside. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. A dump off to Forte. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Fresh set of downs here. First and 10, Smith. Got an open man, it's a moonwalk. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw, it's Smith. And that's incomplete. Matt Forte, a great receiver out of the backfield, was the intended target. And now it's second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Second down now after the incompletion. So the D-line's going to spread out. Second and 10, Smith again. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. It's a pickup of 16 there to lead to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Smith. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll come out in the pistol. They stay on the ground. Forte again. And he'll be stopped just outside the... Now the Bills will take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Smith on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. And this is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that we won't have a chance to win this game.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down following the run. They'll pitch it out to McCoy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Taylor to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They come out here in the eye. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Here we go.
They'll give to McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They're going to make some plays against you.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now Taylor. No trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Here's Colton Schmidt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Jets take possession. They come out here in the eye. The drive begins with a run by Forte. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Smith now on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Here's Smith, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. On first down, it's Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield and you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On second down, here's Taylor. Flush to his right. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
To McCoy. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Taylor. Blitz coming, and down he goes. David Harris coming out on the blitz. He loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're on the dime. From the gun, it's Taylor. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Here we go!
This is McCoy. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The linebacker, David Harris, on the stop. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see on field, those guys made that play possible.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. They come out 5 wide, move them to the right side. Taylor will throw, being chased out left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 2nd down, Taylor. Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Woods from 4 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And it's 21-14. 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They come up in an offset eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And it's a second down. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Smith now on second down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Come on, let's go. Ohio.
On second down, it's McCoy. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
But we stopped on that play. There's plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Now Taylor. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. There's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Another pistol look here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the left. And a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. We'll go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! What? Nine!
Now a handoff. Running left is McCoy. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here.
Come on, let's go! What? Nine! What?
There's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And he'll be brought down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Dan Carpenter now for the Bills field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Carpenter knocks it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down. Surveying the field. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Kyle Williams in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive line to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
This throw is going to be incomplete. Eric Decker was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Gino now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They come out here in the eye. Now McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Here we go, Ohio! Ohio!
They'll run it with McCoy. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
4th quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. try and run the sweep to McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Dan Carpenter now for the Bills field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Carpenter knocks it through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Looking for Dicker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Facing this fourth-quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Let's go!
Taylor to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. Road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.